Hi, it's Becky.
And Cammie.
And welcome to the first episode of our podcast,
Copyrighted. So, here on Copyrighted, we do have a specific topic each episode, but chances are we will go on to other topics as the episode progresses, but we will start each episode with the title of
said episode.
Yeah.
But today's topic is, as the title says, things my parents say to me.
So, one thing my parents are always saying to me is to be more like your siblings, because my sister is an academic overachiever, my brother's very sports snobby, and I'm just kind of average.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not good at sports.
Yeah.
I'm not super smart.
Neither was a super duper good at sport, or wow, amazingly academic, stuff like that. But my parents say, why you're so obsessed with that a lot. Your parents do that as well.
All the time.
But I love the British TV show on the BBC called Sherlock, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. It's a modern day version of Sherlock Holmes, and I love it. It's my favourite TV show. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it.
She has an entire wall dedicated to it.
Not entire wall. I have a section of my wall with a bunch of stuff related to it. But I love it. It's one of my passions, really.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with musicals.
Yeah, she loves Hamilton.
That's one of my favorite. Really any musical. My parents are Cammie.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
Stop.
But both of us also love drama and theatre. I've always been really, really interested in acting, where it comes from, the whole aspect behind why it's entertainment. And we're actually both doing courses in drama and theatre studies. And currently we are wearing our drama blacks. But I talk about it a lot because I just love it. It's both of us have a huge passion for it. Mm-hmm. But my dad's just he's really happy about the fact that I have something I really love. He's so supportive, but it's the fact that after a while he's like, yeah, you're talking about it too much. Yeah, stop. Stop now. It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Yeah, exactly. But your mum your mum is very, very protective of you, obviously, because your sister doesn't live at home anymore. But the fact that she's always like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my gosh. So the other day, I was in Miami. I was in the airport. And so they had to retake a picture for, my passport.
Oh, I hate those.
I know, And so I was looking at my picture, and I was like, oh, I look dead inside in this picture. And my mother turns to me, and she's like, Cammie, don't say crap like that. Do we need to, take you to see someone?
Do you need, a counselor? It's no, it's
I'm no.
It's a millennial Gen Z thing. But, we both, actually we're in the same class for drama and theatre. But we have a teacher, and I won't say his name, for reasons, but he's like, I have the power of God and anime on my side, and things like that. He makes so many great references, and he's just I feel dead inside today, guys. It's yes mate.
It's really funny and so relatable.
But because my name is Becky, my actual name is Rebecca, but a lot of my friends and my teacher always say, call me different names. So I've had Beckster, I've had Becky, I've had Beck, I've had Bex, stuff like that. I've had a lot of different things. But he calls me Beckles a lot. So I find it I find it so funny.
I feel
he's Beckles, you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm great. I'm
right
doing
before
great,
drama, he just comes up with new nicknames to call you. Probably.
Yeah, he's
probably.
He's so funny. He has so many nicknames for me, but it's really, really great. Just because I have a very close relationship with my teacher and my friends, but drama and theatre is a thing where you have to be a proper community. You have to know each other's strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. But I think it's quite nice how he has his own nickname for all of us.
It's very millennial.
It's very millennial. Very Gen Z. Oh, sorry, I've got really bad throat today. But things we love. There's a pack of bubble wrap by me right now.
I've been asking her if I could pop it all day.
She's been asking me if she can pop the bubble wrap for ages. I'm like, no. I mean, I love bubble wrap. It's the best thing. It's amazing. I know it's obviously not the best thing for the environment and things like that, and obviously we want to do as much as we can to protect the environment.
But it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. But we obviously want to protect the environment. We live here, stuff like that. But it is great. It's really satisfying to pop. But I've got a giant one, and they're giant bubbles. It's so satisfying. But going back to the topic of things that we love, not going back to the topic of things that we love, things that we're obsessed with, like seriously obsessed with. You are obsessed with Hamilton.
Any musical in general,
Yeah.
like Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. Love that. Dave Maling's genius.
Yeah. What was the one you love? Not Hamilton. The one you remember when we printed those things off and you had a quote from it. It wasn't Dear Evan Hansen.
It was Natasha Pierre and the Great
No,
Comet
it
of
was something
1812.
else,
Yes, it
wasn't
was.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
She's so obsessed. She knows
Dude.
everything. What was it? Oh, what was that?
Heather's, Dear Evan
Heather's,
Hansen.
yeah.
There's so many.
TV show wise, you love like Night Vet. Not that's not
Night
Night
Vet.
Vet.
That's a
That's
podcast.
a
Your food.
I meant like Supernatural. Stranger Things.
Supernatural.
I am one of the very rare people I feel like that does not like Supernatural and Stranger Things. That's my opinion. Please don't
Don't
kill
spread
me.
hate.
Please don't kill me in the comments. I just personally don't like it. I'd much rather watch my British crime shows and sit under a blanket with a hot chockey and my dogs.
Speaking of crime, I am like obsessed with it. My parents always like worry. They're like, I'm like, the
Yeah,
other
you have
day-
so many funny facts about it.
I have a lot of weird random facts. Like I personally am really interested in murder. Like it terrifies me, but it's really
Yeah,
interesting.
she's not a serial killer.
Don't worry, guys.
It's fine.
And my parents were like, no, Cammy. Like the other day I was listening to a podcast and like, oh, Cammy, what's it about? And they just like look over the couch and I was like, murder. And they're like, okay then, kiddo. Huh.
But yeah, she's not a serial killer. She's not going to kill anyone. I hope. Please don't kill me.
Wink, wink.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. No.
I'm
no,
kidding,
no,
guys.
No, mate, no. But we love BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Yeah.
Although we're
Oh my
we're
gosh.
such wusses.
I
Like,
cannot
we
watch
can't
that by
watch it alone.
myself.
We always like binge watch it together. When we spend a lot of time together anyway. But we always binge watch it together. We can never watch it alone at night because it's like,
Do you
I don't want to
remember-
die today. No thanks.
Do you remember that one time? So our friend Jasmine was over.
Oh.
And so she was like, we were all like lying in bed,
Oh
like
my
all of us and our
goodness.
friends, and she was standing in the doorway, and the lights were off, and she was like flicking them on and off, and like making like really creepy faces.
Yeah.
And we all like screamed, and we're like, Jasmine.
I was so
what the
terrified.
fuck?
Like, I was like hyperventilating. I was that terrified. It was awful. But she's really, really tall, and she's a swimmer, so she's very, very
Yeah.
strong. And her hair was down, and it was like, you know, have any of you ever watched The Ring? The girl from The Ring that climbed up the well, Samira?
I don't know.
Something like that. But the girl who crawls out the well with the really long, like, hair in front of her face, she was like that, but the door, my bedroom door was off, my bedroom light was off, and we had the hallway light on, so all of the light was flooding in behind her, so it was like a black shadow.
It was
And
terrifying.
we all forgot that she left because she'd gone downstairs for a couple of minutes or like that. We were just talking, and I turn over and I see her looking at me or looking at us. I think it was me. I don't know. It just terrified me. In the doorway, she was completely like the shadow was making her like really scary, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to die today.
It makes me think of a story. So we were in the English countryside in Essex, and so we only had like two.
Essex for the win.
So we only have like two neighbors on either side of us, and so the back door was like, it's just entire like glass and stuff, like, so it's like a glass like.
She doesn't live in Essex.
Yeah,
She's
no,
just
I don't.
visiting.
So, and like the entire thing, it's like the entire wall is like glass. So it was like dark outside, and so we'd all come inside. And my dad went outside to lock the car, and so he walked around to the back door, and there's only like the teeniest bit of light from like a little like light
street lamp.
outside. No, it wasn't a street light.
Oh yeah, 'cause
It was in, like, a
bloody
garden?
Essex, countryside.
And so we just kind of stood there creepily, and I just turned towards the door, and I like screamed because it scared me so much. It was like creepily silent. It was like just a little bit of light illuminating. It was terrifying. I'm like, what the actual?
It
fuck?
didn't have me there. Don't stop swearing on
I'm sorry.
podcast. This is gonna be clean from now on.
Yeah, I'll try. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
And the thing about that is, in the room I was staying, the window couldn't lock completely unless it was like slightly opened, and I don't like having my window open because like.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
I always have a little bit of light coming from underneath
Yeah.
my curtains because I like to be able to see a little bit. I'm like terrified of pitch black. If I can't see my hand in front of my face, it scares me because I don't know what's around me. Even though I'm so used to my bedroom, obviously. I'm so used to my room, I'm so used to my house, everything like that. I know what's there, but it's just the fact that there could be something that I'm not used to. So I always have a little bit of light, but I can never have my window open. No.
You know what always scares me? So when I'm home alone, because my parents always go like to their friend's house, and I'm like, no, I don't like to socialize.
That's a mood.
So our dryer doesn't like work completely, so it's like super loud, so it always makes the weirdest noises.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're like upstairs or like your door is closed and you just kind of hear it, and it sounds like someone's like shuffling around your house, so I'm always like, I freeze for a minute, and I'm like, is someone in my house? And then I'm like,
she
no, it's just
has
a child.
2 stories and like a loft attic. the American
Yeah.
viewers, I'm British. I'm used to British terminology, as you can probably tell from my accent. So Cammie's room is the top one because she has 2 siblings.
Because my parents banished me there.
Yeah. Hello, Harry Potter. So her bedroom is the top one because it's like the loft, and it's like a perfect room. It's perfectly fine. It's like a furnished floor.
It's really nice.
It's a proper room. It's not like a creepy old loft like you'd expect. But her walls are very thin, and you can hear people from like the bottom floor.
You
all
can
the way
hear
to
people from
hers.
like next door.
Yeah, but like you can hear from the bottom floor, and your dryer is on the second floor. Is
No,
it?
it's on the bottom.
Bottom, yeah. But you can hear it, and I've been around so many times, and I'm like, oh my god, that's terrifying.
Because it sounds like there's someone like shuffling around
Yeah.
in your house, and I just like freeze for a minute.
And maybe
I'm like,
it's Chili the chinchilla.
oh my
tell
god, okay,
the
yes.
story,
Okay,
Chili.
so when I was like 6 or something, in my first house, me and my sister, we had a pet chinchilla, and we called it Chili. So this is my sister's friend's chinchilla, but they left, so they gave it to us. And so, because it's a chinchilla, every day we used to have to let it out of its cage to run around our porch. And so one day, we let it out to run around the porch, and the door is closed, right? And then, so my dad is coming in from mowing the lawn. So he opens the door, and we're like, no, we're like sitting like, no, and he opens it, and the chinchilla just bolts out, like, straight into the garden. And so we tried to catch it, but we didn't, and I never saw that chinchilla again.
But the best thing is, she called it Chili, the chinchilla.
Yeah, okay, I was 6. Also, okay, I had really weird neighbors. Like, they were really nice, but they were kind of weird. Like, they had basically kind of like farm set up in their backyard. It was really, there's like peacocks, and I think there's like parrots and chickens and like rat. It was so weird. I just remember like used to go over there. And anyways, yeah.
Chili. Maybe it was Chili shopping around. Maybe he moved with you.
Whoa, Chili's ghost.
Oh, yeah, we have some great times together.
Yeah.
Which is some great stories from my childhood. We could tell
I
you.
had a
Probably
really
tell
weird
them.
childhood.
Yeah, you had a really weird childhood, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Travel. Where have you traveled?
I've been to like multiple places in the U.S.
Yeah, we travel around the US quite a lot. Sometimes together, but we are going on a theatre trip with our friends to Broadway because we don't live in New York. I could never live in New York. It's too busy, stuff like that.
So busy.
But we're going there and we're doing like a bunch of workshops with people because of the fact that it's like great exposure for us, because I want to be a theatre director or an acting teacher or a coach, something like that, when I'm older. So to me, it's really good to experience talking to other actors and how they've gotten into the craft and things like that. But
Craft. That makes
The
sense. Like witchcraft.
no, it's not witchcraft.
How'd you get into the craft?
It's not
Like
witchcraft.
magic. Okay, anyways, continue.
It's magic. No. So yeah, we're going to New York in November, so in 2 months' time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
I'm honestly. And it's like right after my birthday. So
Oh yeah, her birthday's in November as well.
Whoop whoop.
But
All you Scorpios out there. Yeah.
or you.
Yeah.
But no, her birthday is November the 23rd.
No.
Got ya.
Every time.
Well, it's funny because I know her birthday. She's my best friend. Of course, I know her birthday.
Do you though?
Yes, I do. But I remember I got it wrong one of the first times I met you. Oh my god, that was a long time ago.
3 years ago?
More than that.
Oh, nice.
Way more than that. And you told me your birthday, and I was like, 21st, right? You're like, no, it's not. Well, you're like 23rd, right? I was like, no, it's not. So it's like a running joke, but won't tell the viewers when your birthday is. So if they
It is November 21st. It is. And yours is January 27th.
no 8th.
Ha ha. She's
No,
kidding, it is.
Yeah, my birthday's January 27th because November the 21st. And if any of you want to wish her a happy birthday, it would be greatly appreciated. But obviously that's not for a while. But over summer, I travelled to Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam in Southeast Asia. I had a great time. It was with my family. We caught up quite a lot, and we were doing some great stuff. But yeah, I had a great time. What did you do over summer?
Oh, what did I do? I think we just went to Florida, but I had to share a house with like 12 people. So that was so
Tammy is
much
quite
fun.
a big family.
Yeah, because it was
So
like
do
my
I, but-
family, my god family, and then like my god sister's boyfriend, and obviously like my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was fun. Yeah, but sharing a house with 12 people is not.
That's a mood. But oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say?
Oh, well, did anything interesting happen in your week?
Well, even with me most of the week, but you bought a star fruit from a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Randomly today.
Not
we
even
just
a friend, just a random, so...
Well,
yeah.
a random guy in our like dorm area.
Yeah, because he was just walking around, I was like, hey, do you want to buy a star fruit? And I was like, sure, because I haven't had those in like years. I used to eat them all the time when I was a kid, and I'm like, okay then. Yeah, so that was weird. Also, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in our French class, because our teacher's like really laid back and chill.
Yeah, we're taking multiple things. We're taking drama and French.
Like...
I'm taking biology, she's taking French and Spanish.
Yeah, so like the other like week, we learned the word for prostitute and masturbate, so
Yes.
that happened.
Yeah,
A kid stole a banana from the teacher's desk and just started eating it. Yeah, our French class is really weird.
But no, she's taking. You're doing classes in
Yeah.
drama, French, Spanish. I'm doing drama, biology, and history.
Oh, I'm doing history too.
Oh, you're doing history. So sorry about that.
It's like she doesn't even know me.
No, I do. I'm sorry, mate. But do you have any weird nicknames teachers have called you?
I have like weird nicknames that people have like. Well, I mean, yeah, a few teachers like I've had people like and teachers call me like Camarella, Chamomile, Chameleon.
Her real name is Cameron. That's a thing.
But you'll just call me like Chameleon Freddy.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It's so weird. But like all of her like usernames for different things.
I once
and
had
passwords are like Chameleon Freddy and all that stuff. This YouTube channel, the password is not Chameleon Freddy. That is a bad idea to tell you guys what the password is. We're not going to do that. Sorry.
I once had someone call me like Macy Gray. She's like an old singer because of my hair, because I have like really curly, crazy hair.
You've got really poofy hair.
Yeah, like it's poofed out.
We have like the most opposite hair. My hair is really, really long and dead straight and like dirty blonde. Hers is like big, poofy, dark brown,
like
curly.
It's bigger than my head right now.
Yeah, it's massive. But what was your favorite place? What's been your favorite place to travel?
I think my favorite place, kind of sound kind of cliche probably, but was probably Paris, because that was just a lot of fun. Because we went to the Eiffel Tower, we went on a boat ride, we got paninis by the Eiffel Tower. The highlight, you know.
I love Paris. Paris is amazing. I've been once because it's very expensive to afford.
Yeah.
But I had an amazing time. But I also find that childhood like places we've been to always have a big meaning to me. So when I was a kid, my primary school was in England, and I remember it's like one of those places. It was a field next to us, and I had so many good times there.
Yeah.
But like I remember traveling to Italy, and I went to Venice, and Venice is amazing because it's just floating on water, as most you guys probably know. But if you imagine, you know, boats, like a lot of them have, like, the old, like, tanks with air in them. It kind of reminded me of that because they're floating, and it's so insane. I love it, though. It's such a great place.
Yeah. What else do you want to, like, talk about? I don't really know.
Very good question, chamomile. I don't know. It's like your stomach.
No, yeah.
Oof. Yeah, what interesting things happened in your week? Or anything?
Okay, well, you know that one kid that would
so many tests.
Oh my god.
So
we had a test today.
Yeah, I had a test as well.
Wait.
We both failed, clearly. One of us didn't, but
Okay,
it
so
was difficult.
I was in history today, and we were doing a topic on the Treaty of Versailles, and so
we're redoing that, aren't we?
Yeah, we were doing that, so we're doing it more in depth because we've already done it. And so we had this group, our teacher, he paired us into like groups of 3, and one person would be Britain, one person would be France, and another person would be America, and so you'd have to negotiate on like what you'd want. And so I was paired with my friend, Jenny, and this one really annoying kid, Fim. And so literally all he started
Why
doing...
are you saying these random names? Like, people know who they are.
I don't know. And so literally all he did was just, he started like yelling at Jenny, trying to get what he's like, no, we're gonna have 10 boats, not 6, 10. And just being, it was really weird. Yeah.
I am just very, very, very tired. Wait, what are we gonna have for dinner? That's a good question.
I think we're gonna have pizza.
Okay, comment down below if you absolutely love pizza.
Comment what's your favorite
Comment like a pizza emoji.
and what's your favorite kind of pizza?
Yes.
I actually had pizza last night.
Oof. Explain.
What do you mean explain?
Explain what kind of pizza.
It was like half cheese, half bacon. Cause I don't know. I was like, I could have pepperoni, but I was like, let's get bacon pizza because I don't, I'm not super healthy. So I actually had pizza this morning too. I do not have a healthy breakfast diet. Okay, you know what's really good, delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Garlic knots.
Oh yes. Oh, this is a random thing. Just to help out our viewers, what is the recent film you've watched, and why did you enjoy it?
What's a recent film I've actually watched?
Christopher Robin. That was it.
Christopher. Oh my god,
That was
that
so
movie,
sad.
That it was like really
That
sad in the
broke my
beginning,
heart.
and then the whole like Hufflepuff scene was kind of creepy. Like Tim.
Don't ruin
Burton.
the whole.
I know, but I'm not saying.
We actually googled it. We thought it was like a Tim Burton film. We love Tim Burton. Tim Burton is great.
It's great.
But Tim, if you're watching, hi, we love you. But it's the fact that
It was just kind of like
it was very, very. It was because it's a kids thing. It's a bit like
it was happy in the end. That was good. I liked it.
What is your favorite film? What do you think?
I really
list
like
my top 3 films because you know
Imitation Game.
Yes,
Nativity.
amazing, because Benedict Cumberbatch is literal icon. He's absolutely amazing. He's one of the greatest actors ever.
Okay. We get it.
Oh, we get it.
Nativity.
Yes, best Christmas film ever.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, you absolute legend.
R.I.P.
I remember when he died, and I was like, oh my goodness, why? Why?
I really like Heather's, like the film, like the 1980s one. Like, to me, that was always like such an amazing film. Like, I loved it. Like, also Veronica, if he hadn't been crazy, Veronica and JD would have been like a cute couple.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
You said nostalgia. I said nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Okay, so another thing is, what is your diet like at the moment? And what do you do for exercise? Well, how do you stay in shape, looking beautiful?
I'm always beautiful. I was born this way. Well, I don't always have like the healthiest lifestyle. Like, a lot of people make the assumption that I like eat a lot, but I don't. It's just because when I do eat, like I snack quite a bit, and I don't like have the healthiest snacks. But I don't eat that much.
You're making it sound like you're really fat. You're really.
I'm not. Okay.
She's normal weight. She's perfectly fine.
I do a lot of dance sometimes. Like that's something I do.
I mean, it's not, you don't do like class or anything like that.
No, but I do dancing quite a bit. Like sometimes I do like jogging.
Yeah.
Like I used to do that like daily. Now I do it maybe like weekly.
What do you do in your downtime? I obviously know what you do in your downtime, but it's the fact that the viewers just to get to know you and stuff like get ideas from what we do.
Yeah.
I write a fan fiction for Sherlock. That sounds a bit weird, I know, but I feel like I love writing. I love writing my own stories and things like that. I love English, and things like that.
Like English class. Our English teacher's really boring.
Yeah, that's rude.
We're in the same class
but,
though.
yeah, I know though. But I find that writing my own book kind of gives me the ability to express what I like doing. And sorry, it's not me. Sorry, I asked you.
It's all about you.
It's not. No, sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to continue?
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay. I was like, do you want to continue? Wink, wink. But let me continue. No. But it's I love the idea of writing about something and creating your own twist on something that you love. So I spend a lot of my downtime writing that. We have so much homework, it's insane as well.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of tests and exams coming up, like final exams and things like that. Oh my goodness, your headphones are so destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
If you guys could see this, it's absolutely insane. Her headphones are like completely knotted.
Super tangled.
And it's not like it's just tangled, they're knots.
Like knotted.
There's knots in them.
Well, what do I like doing? I like writing. I like writing too.
You can talk to the people while I undo your headphones because it's really
Thank
bugging
you.
me. Okay, talk to the people.
I like writing too. Like,
oh my goodness, this is insane. Okay.
I am trying to.
Your headphones are just so. I don't know if
I
I
know.
know. Them. This is why your headphones never work.
Yeah, probably. They actually like crackle quite a bit.
Yeah, same with mine.
Anyway,
but-
so I like writing a lot. Like at the moment, I like writing stories, but I also like writing plays. In the moment, at the moment, I'm in the process
Writing
of
a
writing a play. Yeah. I don't even remember what I called it anymore. It's on my computer somewhere. I don't remember what it's called. I like listening to music. Just sometimes like watching TV shows or movies. I like reading like a lot.
Yeah, we both love reading. I love reading Victorian books. I'm currently reading Charles Dickens' Great Expectations because I love it.
I want to start reading War and Peace, but it's like super.
Oh my
long.
goodness!
So I have to like set it like in summer.
You have to set some serious time apart to do that.
I was gonna say something made me forget now. I have like 3 bookshelves.
What else
at
do you
the
do in
moment.
your? Oh yeah, you do. Just tons of books.
Like, so
we're in my room at the moment. We're in my house at the moment. Well, actually, no, we're in my dorm room. But yeah, I have a lot of school books, but it's more so the fact that I don't have a ton of books, but I have a lot of ones on my phone and things like that. But Cami has like billions of books. You have so
I never
many
get
books.
rid of any of my books.
Yeah, you have a serious sentimental attachment to them.
Yeah, like I'll have books that I haven't read in like 3 years, but I'm like, but what if I want to read them again?
Yeah, exactly. That's literally you in a nutshell. But what other like things do you do in your free time other than read?
I like listening to musicals.
What is your favorite music artist actually?
Musical artist.
It sounds like it's an interview. I'm like, Cammy, what is this? And stuff like that.
Like musical artist, as in like singer, or as in like a musical, like from a play.
Artist.
Like artist singer.
I love Imagine Dragons. I went to see them in concert this summer. It was amazing. I got a T-shirt. It was the best thing ever. Well, not really
I really like. I like a lot of things. You know, I don't know if you know this artist, but I like King Princess. Especially her song 1950. That's like one of my favorite songs, so she's really good. What other singers do I like? I listen to like a lot of obscure music.
Yeah.
I also like really like ABBA.
You listen to Panic at the Disco a lot.
Yeah, Panic at the Disco is great. ABBA is fantastic.
ABBA is amazing.
At my house, like my house where I live, like before I moved to college, I have a record player, and
we go to a very weird college. We take a lot of. Well, it's not really college. It's more so boarding school stuff like
university. Anyways,
yeah. But we take quite a lot of classes because of the fact we're doing a major in drama and theatre studies, and I'm taking a minor in biology, and Cammy is taking a minor in French or Spanish.
French. And Spanish. I do both.
Yeah, but we just do other things.
And then
anyway.
And what was I saying? I forgot now. Oh, I had a record player, and like my favorite display, like I played day and night, was just ABBA.
Yes, you do. Yeah, going back to think about school. We don't really go to college. We go to a boarding school. But we were able to pick main subjects we want to take, like a minor and a major, basically. Yeah. But we take other subjects. Obviously, it's kind of mandatory.
We do,
yeah. But
because I do drama, French, Spanish, and history.
I forgot to mention I do drama. Obviously, best me. I love it. History, I love it. Biology, and I do English literature, and I also do English language because I love like Shakespeare. We're doing Shakespeare, and then we're doing Macbeth again.
We're doing The Crucible.
But we're doing both. But it's more so combined at the moment in our school, but it's going to become. I mean, technically it's separate, but we do a lot of the same stuff at the moment.
Two things. What are we reading? Like now? We're reading a separate piece next year, right?
Yes, we are.
I think so. Yeah.
We're doing analysis of that.
Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun.
But I have found that. I thought I was going to say. I just lost my train of thought. I was just thinking. What was? What's your favorite memory that we've had?
Oh, that we've had?
Yes.
That one.
This has more so become learn stuff about Becky and Cammy with Becky and Cammy.
Like,
so Cameron, how have you been? What is your favorite memory?
Oh,
what
we
are
had
your
so
siblings'
many
names?
Good.
When were you birthed?
When were you birthed?
No.
We've had so many
We've had
like
so many great
fun
memories.
memories.
Well, best friends moment. What at the moment?
At the moment, like in the future, like
Cammy,
maybe
I'm
tomorrow
getting
we
ready.
won't be.
Bye. Yeah, if it's podcast, if we never
Get out, Cammy.
Terms of the thing, get out now. Yeah, if we don't know, if you don't hear from us ever again, yeah, we've kind of.
She probably killed me.
No, of course I wouldn't kill you.
Wouldn't you though?
No, of course I wouldn't kill you.
Okay, that's reassuring. Okay, my favorite memory that we've had together. Oh, we've had so much and really weird.
Yeah, we've had some funny experiences, but too many to talk about in one episode.
Watching JoJo Siwa balding videos.
Oh yeah. We kind of okay. We're not fans of JoJo Siwa. We just think because she's quite
She's balding.
That's not so blunt. But she's very
Interesting.
she's not particularly mature for her age, and we find it quite funny to watch like hate videos of her just because people
hate videos?
Well, hate
Exactly?
videos. Well, I said hate videos, but I don't mean hate videos. We find it very interesting to watch people's like opinions of her, and she's very loud. I'm very loud in general, but
not
like
that.
not squeaky loud like her. But
Um,
we watch a lot of videos about her, and we watch a lot of BuzzFeed Unsolved, Sherlock, fangirl about Sherlock, even more Sherlock. My mom's doing Sherlock.
I remember,
Sorry, guys.
like, maybe a couple months ago, we were at this restaurant, and we just come from watching a movie. I don't even remember what movie it was
I don't
now.
either.
I don't know. So
Not the
we
point.
were... Anyway, so we were sitting in the
We didn't talk about
restaurant.
what the film is. It's not even going to do the film.
So we were sitting in the restaurant, and so multiple things happened. So I went to the bathroom, and because we're, like, kind of affectionate each other because we know each other for a really long time.
Whoa. You're speaking way too fast.
Sorry, okay. So I went to the bathroom, and we were, like, really affectionate with each other because we've known each other for years.
That sounds so weird. But,
so when I was gone, the waiter came to take our order, and he just turns to
well, the
Becky.
thing is, because we were sitting on a 2-person table, and we were just having, like, we were joking and stuff like that.
And it's like, on a date.
Yeah, it was funny.
So the waiter comes, and he's like...
No, but the thing is, the people... Sorry, I keep cutting you off, but to put it into more context, but there was a couple sitting next to us.
Not a couple, but...
Well, not a couple,
It was
but,
just two, like, guys.
two guys.
They might have been... Actually, I don't think
I
they
don't
were a
know.
couple.
I don't
Based on what one of them said,
Yeah.
I don't think they were a couple.
So they basically... I thought one of them said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's so many gay couples. I really don't like them."
And
I just turned to Cammy. You know that thing? Have you guys seen that meme where it's like, your teacher tells you to pair up, and you look at your friend like, like the Mr. Bean thing? I literally did that to her, and I was like, I put my hand on hers and was like, "I love you, Cammy.
And
You know I love you, and I will love you forever."
And I was really confused because I just
She
come back from
didn't
the
hear.
bathroom and I didn't hear him say this, and I was like, "Yeah, Becky, love you." Like I just went along with it. I'm like, "Yeah, Becky." And I could tell he was getting like really fucking annoyed with us.
Stop swearing! She said you don't swear. It's supposed to be a clean podcast. I'm so sorry, guys.
And
I'm so
the
sorry.
waiter also came by when I was in the bathroom. He was like, "Hey, do you know what your date would like to eat?" And Becky just went along with it. She's like, "Oh yeah, she would like a margarita pizza."
Yeah, Cammy is so boring with her pizza toppings. I like.
See,
I like pepperoni, and
I like pepperoni, but like when I go to restaurants, I order margarita pizza. Like I don't like cheese,
I've stopped eating it, but
but I like margarita pizza.
but
Anyways,
I like at least put basil or something nice on it.
yeah, that's what margarita is. It has
Yeah, but
basil
lots
on
of
it.
the time you just put cheese on it.
Then that's just cheese. There's a difference between margarita and cheese.
Huh? We're just gonna. Okay, we're gonna. This podcast is gonna end on us screaming.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was okay. So I think
No, so it was really funny. The guy was like, "Oh, so you know what your date's gonna have?" And he was really really nice about it. He was like, "Oh, so
Yeah.
you know what your date's gonna have?" I mean, at the time I was pretty freaking young. Well, not freaking young, but
you were like 15. I think so, like 15?
15, 16.
Somewhere
It
around there.
was no, not 15.
I don't know. I can't remember. I
15.
have terrible memory.
Yeah, same. But this was a couple years. A couple years ago.
So, yeah.
And and it was just really funny because of the fact that the guy, obviously, I mean, he could tell I was obviously not like 18 or anything like that. And it was really funny because he was like, "Oh, do you know what your date's gonna have?" He like put his hand on my shoulder and was like, because I feel like he's that sounds a bit weird, but trying to hit on your date. No, but it was funny because he was like, I think because he thought I was like really young and I was ordering in a restaurant and stuff like that. And he was like, "Do you know what you're having, dearie?" Well, not dearie.
Not dearie.
But I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you know what your date's gonna have?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like,
Just
I
go
was
along.
like, I can't bother to explain.
But that happens a lot. Like, everyone always thinks we're dating.
Well, because we spent so much time together.
And you know how it started? We were in math class one day, and we were being really affectionate. This kid, he
You
doesn't go to our
sound so
school
weird,
anymore.
and you sound so weird. It's like we're really fake. It's like pouring each other. No, we weren't. We weren't. We were just having really funny conversations.
And we were just like, yeah.
But like
And
a lot of the time, I'm really tired, and I'm just like leaning on her shoulder. I'm like, I want to sleep. And I was like, if you move, I will be so angry. I need to sleep.
And then
Everyone's like, oh my god, a couple. And I'm like,
and he's just like, I'll be your couple's counselor. I'm like, no. And he doesn't go to our school anymore. He was like really annoying.
yeah, he was really frustrating. He
His
also
brother
made
still
fun
goes to our
of. He also
school,
made
right?
fun of my accent because I've got quite a specific accent.
His brother still goes to our school, right?
Yes.
Yeah, his brother's nice. I don't mind.
His brother's half decent.
Yeah.
Like most of the people in our school.
Kind of weird.
But where are you going with this again?
Oh yeah, he's the one who started this whole thing about like us dating, and then everyone just kind of like hopped on that train.
I feel like we have a ship name.
I feel like we do, but we didn't like have a definitive one because it was like really terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
But it also used our last names and stuff like that. I remember. It was also just I also used our surnames, but no. But he was like, "Oh my god, it's a couple," stuff like that, and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, Cammy and Becky are dating," etc.
Do you remember that one time our friend Leilani sent us this picture, and it was from this other group chat she's in, and so they were talking about like
millennials?
Yes, millennials. If she was talking about like if they were talking about like if we were all in a family, who would be who, and then so one of our friends who sits, well, not really our friend, but she sits behind us in class, Lauren. You know Lauren?
Oh yeah.
And she sent a picture of us like from behind, and she was like,
oh yeah, because my head was
and
on
she was,
Cammy's shoulder because I slept really badly the night before. I have like. I get really bad insomnia often, and I was just like, I'm so tired, Cammy. And we sit together in maths, and I was just like,
and she was like,
and I was like, I just need some sleep. And Cam was like, just lie on my shoulder. And I was like, yep, sure. I really can't care. I don't care right now.
Okay, can I finish the story, please?
Yes.
And then so she took a picture from behind, and she's like, oh, don't forget the lesbian aunt.
Oh yeah, I remember
Do you
that.
not remember?
Yeah, I remember that. And everyone was laughing because all of our friends are obviously very like, always find it very funny because they know we're not dating and we're not dating. Just clear that up.
Are we?
No,
we're not dating.
I'm already going on a date this evening. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Single.
With Steve?
Who? Oh yeah. I think you said Steph, and I was like, who?
Who is this Steph?
Who's the Steph you speak of, young one?
I'm older than you.
Doesn't matter. I'm trying to ruin my jokes. Oh, let's go on to puns. Okay, we're already almost 40 minutes through. Oops. Okay, sorry guys, but and it's supposed to be like a 20-minute podcast. Too late now. But the funny thing is, where was I going with that? I already forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
The guys in the comments are gonna be like, you just speaking like this. Oh my gosh, what was I saying?
I don't know. You're making a joke about like.
Oh yeah, you have so many bad puns.
I honestly do.
Cammy has so many puns. It's
I feel like it's part of me. Like, if I'm not making puns.
I'm always like, you okay?
Yes. Am I though? No, I'm fine. Like, because, yeah, I just make a lot of puns all the time. Becky's like, no. Stop. Occasionally, she'll be like, yes, that was actually a good pun.
Yeah, I'm like the biggest critic because everyone's like, oh my god, Cammy, that's so bad and stuff like that. But I'm like the
You just have Becky going like, stop, never
like,
talk again.
No. I'm like, shush. But it was really funny because of the fact that I'm gonna turn on the light. I can barely see. But the funny thing is, like everyone like, oh my god, Cammy, stop making the puns, and I'll be like, yes, Cammy, stop.
Just shut up.
Just don't speak. Do not speak your words.
Our friend Reagan, we're like,
we're
really good friends. We have like our thing. We have like, we call ourselves Trash Bros.
Yeah, because millennials, Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Zeta.
It's because when we were in history class together, there's like a chair and it said trash, and I was like, oh guys, look, it's our chair.
No, it was really funny because there was a chair, but at the front because it was like broken and stuff like that, and on it said trash just so that the cleaners knew to
throw it away.
And then was it Regan? It was one of you.
I think it was me.
Like, oh my god, it's our chair, guys. It's
and then
us.
What else do we call? We call ourselves Super Sandwich Club because there's this guy in our class, and he said, I used to think that LGBTQ+ was like a sandwich, and so because all three of us are like queer. We're like, oh my gosh, guys, we should call ourselves
really?
super. Well, like,
Well, it's funny because everybody thinks we're queer, but we're not all queer.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the thing. So we call ourselves a Super Sandwich Club anyway because like
it's just like an inside joke.
It's an inside joke because we're not all queer, but everyone seems to think we are. So
I mean,
it's
I'm
really-
like queer because I'm
great,
queered.
Great. First thing first.
Let's get this crystal queer. Oh, there's
Yeah.
me making terrible puns
there
again.
There you got Cammy's terrible puns. But like, great. First time you're recording this podcast. Actually, no. But the first time we're uploading this podcast, and you're straight up telling everybody gay. Good job, Cammy.
I am not gay. Thank you very much. Queer does not
Sorry.
equal gay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm like stretching into like a pretzel shape right now. It's weird.
Yes, you are. I would take a picture and then put it on the internet, but I'm like, nah.
Privacy.
Yeah, pretty much that thing.
I think
That thing that my brother never gives me
no.
when I'm home.
You like broke your door last time you were home, didn't you?
Yes, he did. He literally smashed my door, and I was like, because I have a little crack up it, and it's like, well, thanks.
What the fuck, Richard?
Again, the swearing.
It's a
Stop.
vine. No.
It doesn't matter if it's a vine. Stop swearing.
I think this is probably a good note to end on.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh, what? Okay, more.
No. So, we kind of have this, not grudge against Regan, because we love him, he's the best guy.
Yeah.
But he used to have, like, the 2000s Zac Efron, like, sweep over hair, like, last year before, something like that.
Something like that, I don't know.
And over the summer, over that summer, he ended up, like, growing out his hair. And to the point where he would tuck behind his ears and he would literally look like a girl in our class. And everyone would get confused with them. And then he shaved the back of it.
And
so
so
now he's got
I
like a little man bun ponytail. And we're like,
so-
I missed the sweep over Regan.
I always make the comment that he looks like Sokka from Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yes.
Before he shaved the back of it, when he still had it long though, we were in math class one day, and our teacher, he's like a new teacher, and so he called Regan, young lady. He actually
everybody
thought he was a girl, and so we all like reference
it was the
now.
first class.
And it's just really
but all the teachers call him Reagan because his name is spelled Regan. So somehow that translates to Reagan. But he was like, can you please? Because it was the first class that it was back when we still took math.
and he kind of has like an effeminate face, kind of.
Yeah, he's not the most masculine. He's not.
Like, he doesn't-
He's
I mean,
pretty short.
he's short, and he has,
We're both short, like really short. But he's only a couple inches taller than me. Cammy's taller than me by
By like 2 inches,
more than that.
like
more
3
than
inches, like 2
that.
or 3
Yeah,
inches.
maybe like 4 inches. I'd say.
How tall are you? You're
Ish.
like 5'1", like 5'1"ish.
No,
And
I'm not. I forgot. I'm not.
You're like
Second.
5 foot, anyways.
I like to say I'm 5 foot. Everybody tells me I'm not.
And I'm
But,
like
3 or 4.
roughly. Like, yeah, no, because my mom's 5'4", and I'm not as tall, so I'm like 5'3".
Yeah, give or take a bit.
Yeah.
But he's not particularly. I think is he shorter than you?
So
I think he's shorter than Cammy, but he's pretty short. But he's like, he doesn't have a deep voice or anything like that.
So-
he's not like super muscular or anything like that. It's just the best thing because he was like, young lady Reagan, and I always reference that. And he's like, yeah, thanks, Becky, and stuff like that.
So that's always really funny.
I mean, we're making it sound like he hates us. He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. We're
hate
good
us.
friends.
We're really good friends. But
He got me that pin when he went away. It's like a rainbow pin, and on it says Jesus had 2 dads and he turned out fine.
yeah, that's great.
What does yours say? It's like it's just like the picture of a taco.
Every
and
now
it's
and then I fall apart.
and it's like a picture of a taco.
I don't actually have that in my room anymore.
Where did you put it?
My brother has it. He took it from me.
Oh, mine's in my pencil case.
Good job. But yeah, this podcast has been. Cammy, your phone is so cracked. I can't even read time on it. Sorry, mate.
43 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, this has been way longer than expected.
So we should probably end it now.
Yeah.
So this has been copyrighted. I hope you
With
guys
Becky.
and Cammy. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. We'll probably bring another episode in. I don't
Maybe
know,
a week, maybe a bit more.
probably a week, around a week. Just really whenever we have time.
Yeah. Because we spend a lot of time together. Is the fact that whenever we have time, we're not like doing work and stuff like that. But as Cammy did disclaim earlier, we definitely got on 2 different. Yeah, so that's people down the hall who are just screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm really sorry, guys. the struggles. But as Cammy did say earlier, we would be getting onto some other topics. And
Yeah, there was a...
as I said...
There was a squirrel in here earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So you just had, like, someone, like, sprinting down the hallway trying to catch it?
Yes.
It was hilarious.
It was great.
Okay, so...
But, yeah, this has been episode 1 of our podcast, Copyrighted, and it was things my parents say to me, even though that was only, like, the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
Not even 10 minutes.
Not even 10 minutes. Okay.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next week.
Maybe. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment that pizza emoji if you got through to the end.
And subscribe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.